that was you then, because now I'm here, but no one's here. You there? Katie's on mute.
Yeah, I got you this time.
Oh, bummer, man. Do you know what happened is my husband logged in first, and it went as if he was the meeting. No, well, it wasn't letting me record, and that's why, because it was coming off the Mac. Okay.
Yeah, it seems good now. I think I've got you.
Okay, we're gonna start in a forward fold. I hope you got me. I'm not gonna waste any time. Mute yourself. Okay, come here, feet wide, reach up. Okay, and then fold in half with an interlace. Look between your knees. So if you're tight in your hamstrings, go nice and wide. And you can bend your knees and your hands feel like they're gonna reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. Okay, so open up the side of your neck, reach up. And then soften the knees and just go into that space. Find the areas that are really sort of calling out to you. Backs of the legs, hips, and just fold into it. Let your head drop towards the floor. Know that we're going to stay here for another few breaths, so enjoy it. Okay, start to bend like you're sitting into a chair, but don't change anything. Just bend your knees. Feel the change in the stretch, back maybe. And stay here, just let the arms drop. So they're right in front of you. And with a little bounce in your hips, you're gonna find the feet meet the floor. So push into the floor and roll your spine up, bring the arms up and down. Feet together. Okay, we're gonna breathe in and reach up, look up, stretch up, and we're gonna fold in half, fold and hold. Okay, we're gonna come back up, breathe in, come up, breathe out. If you need that space in the knees, soften the legs, fold in half. I'm gonna do one more of those. Breathe in. And exhale, fold. Good. Hold it for one inhale, hold it for an exhale. Start to look forwards. Okay. And then fold a little deeper. We're gonna do this interlace, back behind us again. Good, now really squeeze the shoulder blades back together. If you can straighten your elbows, straighten them. Good, let your head drop. Good, spend one more breath here. Release your hands, let them sweep along your feet. Breathe in, reach up, stretch up, and then close that out. We'll bring our arms to our sides. We'll come up to the top of our mat if you have a mat. Okay, we're gonna start to work with the legs. We're gonna breathe in, reach up. Okay, with that same energy, breathe out, fold in half. Bring your hands to your knees, push into your legs, look forward. So you come with an inhale. And then we're gonna step back one leg at a time. Can you guys hold the plank and just enjoy the plank? Plank and enjoy don't usually go together in the same sentence, but pretend they do. March your legs out so we can start to find bits of joy in some of these poses that can be more challenging. Okay, so if some of you need to have your knees on the floor, you can. Otherwise, squeeze the legs. This can look like that, yeah. Okay, or squeeze the legs and then shift forward and back. Forward. So you're feeling this in your shoulders. Feel that rotation in the shoulder blades and the shoulder cuffs. Roll. So you can start to take the shape of a cobra with your legs lifted. You breathe in, look forward, and breathe out. Breathe in. And focus on your shoulders here. The movement in your shoulders. Can you guys squeeze your legs? Last 3, 2. Okay, and then we'll hold the downward facing dog. March the legs out. Use your hands to push yourself back as if your chest wants to meet your feet. And then squeeze the legs so they're not moving. As the legs squeeze, the elbows squeeze, and you hold down dog, breathing. Okay, bank holiday Monday. Give yourself time to find your right foot. Okay, bend the right knee, look forwards. We're gonna bring that foot between the hands. Okay, it can be a stretch back and a step up. Now that's our right foot. Wiggle it over to the right side a bit. Okay, the option is to start with the knee down. Take this interlace behind you, or alternatively, hands on your hips. Okay, and then elbows straighten if your hands are clasped. Now work with a little play in that back knee, lift and lower. Good, and find that space where you're at your edge. You have to know where your edge is. Sometimes you go beyond and you know that's beyond. So lift out of beyond, come to that challenging spot and fold. So your rib cage sits on that inner thigh. Bring your hands up and over. So this can be back knee lifted or lowered. Look towards your back foot. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And remember to breathe. Okay, good. Now, bring your hands to your hips. Stay here, just move your hands to your hips. And then bring your left hand to where your left foot would be. Now it's a hand. And we're gonna twist open to the right side. So my right hand is lifted. We can circle that right hand. Take one breath, breathe in. Bring that hand down. We're gonna step back into dog. For one breath, breathe in. Let the breath out. Okay, this is our left foot. It's gonna come forward. Breathe in. Left leg reaches back, look forwards. And then bring that foot forwards. Back knee down, adjust. Interlace your hands with the opposite index finger at the front. And this can stay here. If you have a little more range of motion, the arms straighten. The back knee can lift. Everyone can do this at first. You give it a go. Feel into your hips. Okay, find your edge on this side. Open up your chest. Get ready. We're gonna dive down. We're gonna slide this rib cage on the inner thigh. There it is. Now let your gaze come back to your back foot. See your heel nice and high. Okay, and fold in. Let your hands reach up and overhead. Take that into the shoulders. Spend one more breath here, investigating what feels nice, what might be shaking. And as you breathe out, the hands find their hips. And sort of look towards your front toenail now. Lift slightly out. And then there's your right hand. It's just like a right foot. Turn your body over that front leg and bring this left arm up. Open up. And you reach up, stretch. So think of this as a stretch, not a pose, but something to let your whole body enjoy, like a natural movement. What would a stretch feel like when you first wake up? Put that feeling here. And when you're ready, we're gonna lower that hand down. We're gonna spring our front leg back. And we're gonna hold a down dog for 3 breaths here. Spread the fingers, stretch back. Now, remember the elbows are straight and the legs are straight. It might make the heels lift away from the mat, but eventually they'll come down in time. And then when you're ready, breathe in, lift the heels up. We're gonna look forward and we're gonna step forward slowly. Okay, feet can be as wide as you need them in order to take this forward fold. We're gonna take that interlace again, look between your knees and reach up and over. Okay, work with the shoulders, reach your hands towards the sky, soften your knees, and then let the hands sweep along your feet. We're gonna come up, inhale, stretch up, and exhale out. Good, and we're kind of running over, but I wanted to do one more shoulder stretch. So bring your feet, if you have to go, I totally understand. We'll just go over by a couple minutes. We're gonna bring our feet out a little bit wide. I just want you to feel the ground. This isn't gonna be a balance. Arms out wide. Right arm comes a little higher, and then you cross your elbows. This doesn't always happen. You might be here, okay? If you can find a bit of an interlace, wiggle, and then here, settle into it. Relax your shoulders. Do you see the difference there? Shoulders down. So here's how it looks from the side. Bring your elbows away from your body and your hands away from your face. And you can explore that. Some mornings it feels like there's a sound. Okay, imagine your elbows moving that way, away from your body. So what's happening is your shoulder blades are pulling apart, and let that happen. Don't resist it. If you're squeezing your face, if something's tight, soften your face. Okay, and we're gonna start to bend into the knees, because why not? There's legs there, they could use a bit of heat. And where your gaze is right at your wrist. This is called eagle pose, but you have a 180-degree view. So look towards your periphery. Good, and settle here. Settle in a spot. Good, take one more breath in and out. And on your next inhale, we'll straighten the legs, unwind, reach out. Okay, we're gonna do the opposite side. Left hand's a little higher, wrap. Here it is, feet wide. Okay, so explore these shoulders. Shoulders come down, elbows away, so they lift off your chest, and your hands move away. That's where, for me, I feel the action in the backs of my shoulders. So pull your hands away, and then when you're ready to dip your sit bone down, good. Good, I quite like a little bounce in the morning in the legs. Now, if there's a shake, don't resist it, just feel the shake. If the legs start to shake, that's your brain sinking in with your legs telling your brain telling your legs that you're doing something there. Not a bad thing. Good, breathe into the shoulders. Good. Find your edge, dip your sit bones down a little deeper. Last breath in and out. And then push into your feet and wind out. Inhale up. Good, hands into prayer, exhale. Good, hands into your heart space. Hold, bow. Good, draw in the breath smoothly. Exhale, push it out. We'll do two more of those. Breathe in, smooth. Amazing. Thank you for joining. Have a lovely hot bank holiday. Sorry about the technical woes, but such is the climate. You guys are amazing. Nice to see new faces too. James, yay.
Amy, this is my
Awesome.
friend James. He's a keen triathlete, and I'm getting him into yoga. He lives in Hampton Wick, so hopefully you'll see him in the not too distant.
Yay, James. Come anytime. I'm here. And I've got a YouTube page. It's Amy Space Yogini, and I'm uploading these too. So they're free and they're for everybody. So
Thank you. I saw that on your email. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you in person in the not too distant future.
fantastic. All right. Have a lovely day, everybody. Enjoy it. And I'll see you
Thanks, Amy.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow.